Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you're watching this video. This is British bullion bars and coins. Today I'd like to make a video discussing the recent buying opportunity in the market. As you can see from this graph on platinum quarterly, it's plummeted given the recent news by the US Fed. Talking about sooner than expected interest rates. This has caused people to withdraw their money from silver, gold, platinum and put it back into the fiat currency system. Let's just compare silver. We'll go monthly. Again, this is where the news dropped on the 16th, 17th of June. And we see the price plummet, and it's continued to stay that way for a few days. So this is where I'd suggest buying while the dip is there. If we go to gold too was doing well, and then boom, crash, given the recent news by the US Fed. You know, this kind of reminds me when Elon Musk talked about Bitcoin and caused the price of Bitcoin to shoot up. Well, this is a similar situation here, but in reverse. It's caused the value of gold, silver and platinum to shoot down, and that's where the buying opportunities come from. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. There isn't much more to talk about. If I had to choose between the three, I'd definitely choose platinum as the buy, and I'll show you why now. So let's go on to the year. Back in November, wasn't performing as well. It started to pick up pace slowly through November, December, January, February, March. Peaked, did really well in March. And then it's slowly gone up, and then it's crashed. It's gone all the way down in the space of around 12 weeks. But this is a low point. I don't see this low point carrying on for much longer. I do believe it will spike back up after this, but this is just my opinions. I'm not a financial expert. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't sue me. But yeah, if we go back to the quarter, so if you compare these dates, it becomes a bit more obvious that a buying opportunity has arisen in the market. Silver. It's okay, it's doing well. Obviously, people like to buy and dip, so if you want to buy some silver, go for it. I bought a few coins, nothing major during this time. Gold's just gold, does its thing. If you buy gold even at the peaks, at some point it's going to probably pass that again, so pretty much just buy gold whenever. No, don't really do that, don't listen to me there. But yeah, if we go on the gold price news, and we'll go on the 18th of June. Gold bars in China show first premium this month as London price sinks $100 a week on US Fed news. Obviously, that's talking about what I've just been discussing. Gold bars traded in London headed for bullion's first $100 weekly loss since March 2020's COVID crisis on Friday, holding on to yesterday's plunge after the US Federal Reserve signalled an earlier end to its pandemic policy of zero rates and record quarterly earnings bond buying. Government bonds, we won't get into that in this video, but that in itself is a Ponzi scheme. Many people have brought this up. We go on reading through the post. Dropping over 5% from this time last Friday, gold has only fallen faster in the 7 weeks across the last decade. And there you go. The proof is in the pudding. Don't listen to me. Listen to the news. Listen to the general public, the thesis, the narrative, for lack of a better term. I've read through this. There's a specific part, if I can just find it. Yeah, I think this is important. Let's just highlight this so you know what I'm reading. There you go. Oop. China is quietly stepping up its interventions in markets, says a headline at Bloomberg after Beijing's Communist Party dictatorship ordered state-owned firms to cut their overseas holdings of commodities. That's a big deal, by the way. Told local banks to hold more foreign currency, which is an interesting choice. Discussed a cap on coal prices, again, an interesting decision. Blocked internet searches for cryptocurrency terms and effectively banned brokers from publishing bullish equity index targets. Now that is extremely worrying. That is extremely worrying. I'll say it one more time just for the people there in the back. That is extremely worrying. It is a grave concern to the general public, especially for those people in the Asian markets, specifically China. Beijing will also sell some of its national reserves of copper, aluminium, zinc. The National Food and Strategic Reserves Administration said Thursday, after prices for the key industrial metals set a fresh all-time highs last month. You see, I think this reaction is coming through China being worried about the price plummeting. You see, just my opinion, the US government is clearly having some level of manipulation take place here. You know, it's clearly affected the value of these commodities. And that's not what China wants. You see, China is holding on to lots of gold. Lots of gold. So if the US can force the value of gold down, it actually dampens the Chinese economy as a whole. Now, that's just my 2 cents, but that's what I personally think. So, obviously, there's not been premiums on gold for a long time. And China deciding to put premiums on it is obviously because of the decline in the value of gold. They want to keep that value there, so that's why now they put premiums on it. Let's just hope America, Britain, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, everywhere else doesn't follow suit, as it won't be good for us investors, especially as an individual investor who's not got a lot of money. But yeah, again, I'll come back to my original point on this video. Platinum, I'm bullish on platinum, especially right now with the trend in the market. This is just a massive, massive buying opportunity. If I had to choose between the three, platinum's the one I'd go for, definitely. Obviously, we've got all the hype around silver. If we go back to the 5 years, this is the hype, the most undervalued commodity in human history. Obviously, silver's been priced the way it's been priced for a reason, but I shouldn't really say that because some people are going to get offended and, oh, you're going against what the public is saying. The general public is saying silver is underpriced, silver is being used more in this and that and this and that, but it's still highly not undervalued, what's the word? It's just, the value of it isn't just there compared to gold and platinum, it's just nothing, you know? But yeah, gold and platinum, the best buys. I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I picked up some silver myself. I'm going to pick up some platinum in the next couple of days. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed listening to me today. Hopefully the microphone's a little bit better as the last video was terrible. And I hope to see you again soon. I'll see you later.